Hi, this is Rachel Starfish. You guys, I want to talk about how bad we looked after a loaded bike ride. This is just one day that we were out, and it just is a memorable day about how really bad and awful we looked after the ride. So, you guys, let me give you a little background about the ride itself. We were out on our 4 states and 4 day ride. The first day we started in Missouri and camped in Kansas, and this is the day that we actually looked pretty bad when we showed up into camp. So a little bit more background about the ride. First gravel road we hit. You guys, I got there, I met my friend, and we decided, let's get on this ride. And I told her immediately, I said I had to change the route already just due to some flooding. We had some major flooding in the area in Missouri. It needed to be changed. So we ended up, I told her, I said, I think I got this down. I said, according to Google, this road goes through. Well, we ended up off the route and on a gravel road within the first 2 miles. It didn't say it at first, but after a while we saw the signs that said it's an authorized only windmill road. So it was for authorized vehicles only. And here we are riding down this road right next to the windmills. You could hear them going and everything. Hills as far as you could see. These roads were so hilly we couldn't tell if there was a road ahead that we were going to be able to turn off of. We had no idea the distance that we were going to have to go to before we could get back on the original route. It was so funny. This one car stopped. I was a little bit ahead of my friend, and this car stopped and asked her a question. And I just hear her back there. She's just laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing. And finally, I hear her actually say, "You think you're lost?" So anyway, this car was lost with us, and they drove on by, and she came up, started riding with me, and I was like, "Well, at least if we see them turn around, we know that we've gone wrong." And we never did see them again, so they managed to make their way through, and so did we. We had about 10 miles on this gravel hilly road, and we managed to get right on the road that we were expecting to be on. It had a beautiful shoulder and actually took us directly into Kansas. The rest of the day went pretty good. We did have a few other gravel roads. We ended up on 3 more gravel roads and one dirt road. The dirt road, we asked a local right after lunch, and he said, you can go down this dirt road for a couple miles, or you can swing all the way around out of town to get to where you're going. It's going to be a lot more miles. By that point in time, we decided we'd just take the dirt road. By the end of the day, you guys, we had around 65 miles for that day. And I just remember at one point we stopped, and I literally wrote my initials in my pannier bag. We were just that dirty and that dusty and everything that I could actually write my initial in my pannier bag. We actually rode a gravel road into camp. Did a little happy dance when we got there because it was just one of those days we were kind of done. We were just done, kind of dirty, disgusting, and done. Got there, some ladies were sitting out and actually said something to us about riding in and looking so dusty and everything. We got to the campground, very nice campground. It has a diner and a roller rink. So we were happy to hear about the diner. The roller rink, you guys, this campground, I'm going to end up doing another YouTube video on it. It's a very unusual campground, so make sure you subscribe below to get some more information on the crazy campground in Kansas. But once we actually got our tent set up and we got some showers and everything going, we walked over to the diner to have dinner. We're looking so forward to that so we didn't have to cook. And we ended up, one of the ladies who checked us in actually said to us, I almost did not recognize you two. You don't look like the same ladies that rode in on the bikes. So we must have looked pretty bad when we actually first rode in. So you guys make sure you actually put some comments down below about maybe how bad you looked after a bike ride or how dusty you got one time. You guys, this is Rachel Starfish, and thank you so much.